Okay student, this is a video for class 10 accountancy where I am solving bank reconciliation statement. So you will get the question at the beginning of this video and I will also send to the students. So question is like this. Prepare bank reconciliation statement. So first entry is balance as per cash book, then issue check but not presented, then check deposited by customer directly, then check sent to bank but not collected, then bank charge but not recorded, then the last entry is, or the last transaction is bank allowed interest. So one by one we will solve this. So first of all, balance as per passbook. So I want to again remind you that before you do this, you have to prepare here, right, C and P. C is denoted for cash book and P is for passbook. When cash book will be positive, automatically passbook will be negative, and when passbook will be positive, then the cash book will be negative. There is always inverse action. Always remember this, there will be an inverse action. Combinedly, positive or negative will never come, because if this come positive and negative, then no need to do the reconciliation. So here reconciliation means is nothing. I again want to remind you back that what is a reconciliation? When a business want to match the cash book and passbook of their bank account, and when there is some or some mistakes of amount, or if it is that the cash book is showing the more balance than the passbook, or the passbook is showing more balance than the cash book, then the businessman or the business enterprise prepare this bank reconciliation statement. I think it is visualized. So this is the format which you know, particular amount rupees plus and minus. So first of all, we will write balance as per passbook. Okay students, so balance as per not passbook, it's cash book. And in the transaction they are not written debit or credit, but when they will not mention anything, then we will write directly the amount in plus column, that is 46,000. And cash book plus means it is debit or credit. You can remind by back your that this it will be debit. Cash book plus means it will be debit, and cash book and passbook plus means it will be credit. Okay. So for this you no need to do the plus or minus. So now the next entry, that is issue check but not presented. So here issue check means you are withdrawing something. Issue means withdraw, and whenever you want to withdraw, that means you know that your amount has been deducted, but it has not been deducted yet from the bank. So though it is not deducted from the bank, so your amount has mismatch. So for this, your passbook is negative because you know that you already withdraw the money, but it is not presented yet in the bank. So though it is not presented, so your amount is already in the bank account, but you know that you have withdrawn. So this is the misconcept. So for that, as I shown on the last class also, you have to write your add and less. All the add one we will record it in the add column, and all the less one we will record it in the less column. So now we are doing the cash book, so you have to follow the passbook. So in passbook it came as positive. Why positive? Because you issued, you know that you withdrew the money, but it had not withdrawn yet. So what will the amount and what will the money, it will come in the passbook positive, so you will write on the add column. So point number 1, write below the add column, not with the add column. Okay. So check issue but not presented. So write as it is, check issued but not presented. Always remember, issued means withdrawing money. So issue means withdrawing money, and if it is withdrawn, then it will be your deduction, and when you have deduct, so it is positive in passbook, and if it is positive in passbook, it will come in the add column. So check issued but not presented. You know that it has withdrawn, but in real life it has not withdrawn, so we have to write in the add column. That is, amount is 4,000. Okay. So now the next entry, check deposited by customer directly. So without giving you any information in your bank, the customer has deposited the money. That means your account have been increased, but you don't know by sitting in home. How will you know? If you are in any other place and if anyone came in your home and give you some money in your to your parents and said that okay, when they will come, just give them. So by when you will be outside, you don't know that someone came and gifted you money. But same like this, one customer who took money from you, or he or she is supposed to give you money, they directly deposit it in the bank. So directly deposited means cash passbook has increased, but though you don't know, so your cash book has decreased. So though you are doing the cash book, we have to follow the passbook. So you will write in the positive column. That is customer deposited directly. Deposited directly. So the amount is 8,200. So it will again come on plus column. Now the next entry is check sent to bank but not cleared. Here send means deposit. You send the check, you know that your amount has been deposited, but it had not yet cleared. If check or not cleared means your amount or the money has not deposited in the bank, but you know that you have deposited means your account have been increased. That you know, that's why you wrote in the cash book, but in real life it has not increased, so it is negative in the passbook, so you have to write in the less column. So in less column, this is the first entry, so you write 1, that check sent but not cleared. Always remember, issue means withdraw and send means deposit. These are the technical words which you all have to understand. Otherwise you will lose your mark. But not cleared. Okay. So though we have wrote in the less column, why we wrote in the less column? Because you know that it is deposited, but in real life it has not yet, so it is in passbook. So though you are doing the cash book, we have to follow the passbook. In passbook it came minus, so you are writing in the less column. So less column means it will come here, not here. So just put it here and it will become in the less column. So it is rupees 10,000. Okay students, so now the next entry is bank charges. Bank charges means bank has charged from you but you don't know, so it is also minus, so it will come here. Always bank charges means passbook minus, because your bank has decreased but you don't know. So though you are doing cash book, you have to follow the passbook, it will be in minus column. So bank charges. The amount is 100, so it will again come on minus side, though it is deduction and minus in passbook. So now the last entry is bank allowed interest. So now bank allowed means bank has give you some money but you don't know by sitting in the home. It is the same entry as like the customer. So again it will come in the add column. What? Bank allowed interest. Bank allowed interest. So amount is rupees 720. So now the only you have to do, which you know, you have to calculate and write the amount in both the side. First of all you have to calculate this, then write here, and this side value is 58920, and here it is only 10,100. So though this side is greater, we have to deduct the money and we have to write here. So before that, though it is as per past cash book, so you have to write balance as per passbook. And though your negative side is less, that is, a minus side is less, so that's why it will be debit. Why debit? That means it is overdraft balance. Okay, so you have to write the amount on below the greater value. So your deducted value or the balance value is 48820. Okay student, you have to calculate this side first, or this side, whatever. You have to write the value here and this side value here, then you have to deduct the balance, you have to find it. If it is in the minus side, if the minus side is greater, that means your value is positive, and if your minus sign is low, that is it is debit. And if you have any doubt, then you can write directly balance as per passbook and balance as per cash book if you have doubt. Okay, no issue. So this is the video for class 10, that is bank reconciliation statement. And if by seeing this video, if you have any doubt, then you can call me and you can ask the question. So thank you, student. I hope you all had understood. Thank you.